There we go. Fuck it hell. Hello to first fan. Welcome to the stream, bro. Right, can everyone still hear me fine? I do believe our microphone is good now. Mic's fine? Okay, good. But yeah, today's stream, I actually kind of had this idea from PvP the other day. Because he was saying in my chat, like, oh, it'd be a good idea to, like, take viewers' tunes and then improve them. Which, not too sure how today's stream is going to go with that idea, but, you know. We might open a few doors to some more interesting ideas for stream. So yeah, obviously we're going to have to wait a little bit before we properly get into the swing of things today. But yeah, the way though you guys are going to be able to... Okay, it's in gate. Yeah, well, no, you're there. You can stop meowing your head off. See, I'm fairly certain the way you guys are able to actually show them to me, like your setups, you obviously like go ahead and save them on here, like name them or whatever, and then there should be a way to unlock the save tune so that I am able to edit it. Or even at the very least, if we can't do that, another way I'm going to have to do it is, you guys put a message in the Discord of what vehicle and the exact upgrades that you've got on it. But obviously I think I'll have to set up like a separate channel for that, which will be interesting. But yeah, for now though, whilst we're waiting for people to join the stream and whatnot, I don't upgrade most of my vehicles to save money. Fair enough. Yeah, while we do that though, wait for some people to join the stream and whatnot, what the plan is that I'm just going to start out with this Audi here. And obviously upgrade it to how I would like it. Try and get it as best as I am able to, and then hopefully by the time we're done with this, you guys would have sent me a few in. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly set up a channel in the Discord server. Um, and hello, Char. Okay. And then... And then we're going to have to pin this message real quick. Probably should have set this all up before stream. Okay, now that channel is set up, so if you guys want to submit a tuning, you can, and then I'll get to work on that in a little bit when some more of them are like sent in. And if you want to, Char. Can you put community tune zone? Yeah. We can set that up also. It's like, after I finish the stream, I'll set up another channel alongside that one, which will be like community codes and stuff like that. And then obviously the specific codes that I make for the people who submit their tunes, that will be submitted to them specifically. So like we're gonna have in the community codes like the yes, hello Tink. And okay, Char. Yeah, we'll have the low Lancia that I built in there obviously for the off-road in S1. The drifter van, if you guys want to take the challenge to try and beat my drift score. See, this is what I mean. I come up with an idea and then you guys make it better. Like Tifo's fan right there. Giving me the idea of the community tunes. So yeah, for anyone who's just joining, if you would like to submit a tune for me to work on, you're going to have to join the Discord, so do !Discord if you're not already part of it, and then go into the channel, which is obviously labelled like tune submissions. And obviously follow the format that's given in the pinned comment, and then I'll do them all in order. Spent £7 on a chocolate bar. Why? Why not spend £7 on 7 chocolate bars instead of just one? But yeah, as I said, while we're waiting for you guys to submit some of your tunes in, I'm just going to be working on this Audi here. Oh, Char bought this like Dubai chocolate thing And for whatever reason, she's convinced that it's worth the £7 that it's selling for. Yes. It's really not. It tastes like every other chocolate, and it's got like a little coconut interior thing. You know, I just thought I should probably include in the pinned message in the Discord. Pistachio, yeah. We're going to include a little subsection here underneath. Right, there we go. I just thought I'd put in the disc. There we go. Don't do that again. So yeah, I'll just put in the Discord a little note underneath also, where you guys can submit specific requests for, like, you know, if you want the vehicle to be an off-road, if you want it for street, you know, if you want the vehicle to be very oversteery, so like, you know, very sharp and snappy, or if you want it to be like very stable. So yeah, again guys, if you want to submit your tunes, just do !Discord, join the Discord, and you can obviously send in a tune on in the channel provided, and then just follow the format which is stated. And okay, it's Forza fan. Thank you for your idea, bro, with the community tunes. So yeah, while we're just waiting for you guys to send some in, I'm going to be working on this Audi here. Where have I put my controller wire? Ah, there we go. Microphone's still good? Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna be careful not to knock it then. Yeah, the thing I quite like though about this idea is that I get to obviously interact with my community a bit more, and you know, commit a bit more to the ideas that I've set out in the past of making the streams more about the viewers and communication with the viewers rather than me as a individual. You never know if this works out as well. You know, if you guys like this idea, we'll do this a lot more often. Yeah, the first thing I'm kind of noticing here with this Audi that I'm building, the tyres aren't exactly great. So I might want to reconsider the aero. Take the aero off and then replace it with better tyres. Ah, shut up, Tinky. Oh yeah, Charlie, you still there? I have had to obviously separate the two cats because of this one. Now in red off. So right now we've got Smudge outside and Tink inside the room. But yeah, I think we're going to have to take off the aero upgrades and then put on tyres. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to be getting the grip necessary. What? Wow. That was a pretty stacked lobby. Some very good cars also, so like I'll get a good reference point here. As to where about this car's performance is at. Mike is still good, right? Yep. So yeah, so let's go with my little clown nose. This guy behind me here in the Nissan, I'm expecting him to blitz back through the field as he's driving a grip build. Oh my understeer. What the fuck did I just hit? What did I just hit there? What? Okay. That's annoying. I must have like collided with like a single pixel or something, because there's no way I actually hit something there. I mean, I'm catching up to a load of people here, so it's not a terrible car that I've built. Yeah, I think the first thing we're going to do here is take off the aero upgrades, and then with a bit more PI available after I take off the aero, we should be able to get better tyres on the car. With the better tyres, Mate, I'm not even on this list of players. Okay, I've been forgotten about by the game. But yeah, with the better tyres, we'll be able to take off the brakes also. So we'll be able to double up on both improving the brakes and the handling, whilst also removing those upgrades from the car. What? Meow. Jai, if you're still there, Tink says she wants chicken nuggets with us tonight. Okay, so if I take those off, and now put on... So I can put on off-road tyres, but they will decrease the braking ability of the car. You know what, let's put on semi-slicks. Okay, Tinky. Let's quickly do the engine spacers. As I've heard some other people call them. There we go. Bigger tyres. Or bigger rims, sorry. Heavier rims. Clutch. Okay, the clutch doesn't actually do anything for us, really. An extra 1 mile an hour over... Yeah. 1 extra mile an hour isn't really going to do too much for us, so that's not really worth the PI rating there. How does this affect the braking distance? An extra 2 feet? And... we're looking at a better top speed. And better cornering ability, so like... maybe we want to look at keeping that. Okay, the suspension doesn't actually do as much as I thought it would. So we can actually take off the suspension here and get away with that. Anti-roll bars, that needs staying for sure. Okay, if we take off the camshaft here and then replace that with like some other upgrades. Are you two seriously fighting around the door? My bloody cats are fighting around the door for some reason. Okay, can we swap the engine at all? I'm thinking maybe a naturally aspirated engine would be a bit better here. You know, less weight. And better torque. So yeah, we are looking at a slightly worse top speed from the looks of it. Let's have a look. Maybe not, we've actually got a way better top speed apparently. Our braking distance is worse. But... oh, for God's sake. Right, I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm going to swap the cats there real quick. Right, I'm back. And hello, Timo. I don't quite think you're a gnome, but hello. So yeah, the only issue we got here is that we can't do anything with the toe or the suspension now that we took off the race. Okay, so we are looking at way better acceleration now. And the tyres seem to be... Yeah, tyres seem to be gripping up way better. I'm going to be a gold mine for you. Okay, Timo. So yeah, if you do want to submit a tune, guys, I have made a Discord channel where you are able to submit, obviously, a vehicle, like which vehicle manufacturer. And then all you need to do after that is tell me which upgrades you want putting on the car and any tuning that you have done. And then obviously after that, I'm going to be testing out your vehicles a bit, working on the tune, seeing what I can do with it without changing the upgrades too much. No, I selected the wrong vehicle! Shit! I accidentally fat-fingered my X button. Oh no! What the hell is this thing? Oh, this is the meme vehicle that I made with the bloody tyre on the roof. Bollocks! Right, hopefully I can change the vehicle at some point before the race. I'm fairly certain we've got off-road tyres. Yes, we have. But yeah, when I'm done with the tune though, good point, Timo. Good point. Just leave, yes. That is a very fair assessment. But yeah, obviously though, you guys can also write a little description under the upgrade saying like, I want this car to be very oversteery, I want the car to be very stable, I want it to be a off-roader, so on. But yeah, Spotifan has also come up with the amazing idea of also adding in a community tunes section. So you guys can have the codes to the, like, the Lancia off-roader that I built in the past, the drift van, and so on. So that it makes things a lot easier, which I really like that idea. So that's going to be something I'm setting up like after the stream ends. Okay, we have got quite a bit of understeer, which I should be able to remedy that with the anti-roll bars. Nah, I think, well, that's perfectly fine to do. Like, all I need to do really is, like, go through my tunes, and then pull up the codes, and then say, like, oh, this tune is for this vehicle, and stuff like that. And also it gets me a tiny bit of credit. And also a higher tuner rank. Yeah, this is why I like doing some new ideas and stuff like that come to my mind. Because, you know, I come up with a good idea, and then you guys make a suggestion that goes alongside that idea, which makes it even better. I can even create like subsections also where it's like challenge cars, what score I set, and so on. And then, you know, you've got obviously the like the fan cars, stuff like that. You know, where it's tunes that you guys have submitted that I've worked on. You know, then you've obviously got some of the cars that I use and stuff like that. Like the Lancia. Sort myself out a proper Brabham tune and then I can put that up there as well. You know, I can even submit this one also. This Audi here. But I don't quite think this thing is going to be too good. Yeah, it's a little fan-made club, Timo. My financial advisor spending his finances very well on the club. But yeah, I actually think we want to turn up the rear wing a little bit. And then increase the amount of oversteer that's coming from the roll bars. Yeah, you're getting paid by our sponsor, you know, the sponsor that you have to go clean for them. Okay, let's see how much better then I've made this thing now. Mate, there are some lovely liveries in here. Mate, what tune has this guy got on his Honda here? Because this thing is like... He's understeering way more than he really should be. He should be taking most of these corners at 140. And then topping out his gears. Like on exits. On exit corners. Like this guy. Like he just did there. That guy got put into the barrier once and then immediately left the lobby. I respect it, you know. A bit of rage quitting after a single crash. Oh, that would be an annoying challenge, that would. Shit. I just thought of an idea of a challenge where it's like... It's Forza Horizon 5, but if I make any contact with a barrier or player, I have to restart. Like the lobby. I have to leave the lobby and try and go again. And I somehow have to do all that without... Like, whilst winning the championship. Mate, I'm coming up with some goldmine ideas today. Hello, random topic, bro. Mate, what is this guy's horn? So yeah, for anyone who's just joining the stream, the way you submit a tune is to go onto the Discord server and put what upgrades and what car into the specific channel that I made. Yeah, you obviously need to join the Discord if you want to submit it. I don't know about child get better. Not you. You have Discord but you can't log in? Wait, what? Timo, she's speaking to you because you accidentally put the space. Mate, that guy in second place has got 10 stars. Jesus. My guy has never left the game. But yeah, can you not do like, I forgot my password or anything like that? Random topic? You know, to try and reset your password? Or is it not a password issue? Okay, we are also getting quite a bit of sliding from the differential, so we're going to need to turn that down by 10. Smudge, you little shit. No, you don't. Okay, Timo. I hope you have a bearable shift. Yeah, you're still there though, random topic? You managed to get that all sorted out, or you still need to do so? Yeah, though, hopefully though, with the setting changes I just made, we'll have, you know, better quartering speeds. Yeah, just a reminder, guys, if you're new around here, do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so already, do be sure to like the stream, as it does help out a lot. Okay, Char, good start. I'm sure I'm about to hear the most diabolical thing ever. I was about to say, Char, you're not subscribed because you've been watching me for so long that I would be very surprised if you wasn't. Town Square one. Yeah, I don't really remember which. I don't remember Mario Kart's tracks other than like Rainbow Road. No, I did play Mario Kart. I just don't remember the tracks. I know there's Coconut Mall and stuff like that. I just don't remember the tracks by names and such. I mean, I used to be really good at Mario Kart. Like on Mario Kart 7, I had a lap time at one of the circuits, which is like top 100 in the world. I mean, you're probably good, Jar. I haven't played the game in like what? I think I was 12 or 13 when I last played it. So that would be 9 years ago, 8 years ago. So you're looking at about a 10-year time advantage over me. Okay, Jar. Yeah, hopefully now with the changes I've made, we should have a lot more stability and cornering ability, whilst maintaining like the good acceleration and top speed. What's up, Smudge? Why, are you depressed because it's raining? Yeah. I don't know why, but whenever it starts raining, Smudge always gets like super depressed. Also, I don't think I took my tablet today. Shit. Did I? I don't think I have. Streamer takes drugs live on stream, not clickbait. Right, microphone's still good? Yeah. I mean, I've still got my 3DS, Jar. As long as we can get a charging wire, I've still got a 3DS. So, you just need to get yourself one. Yeah, way better on acceleration and mid-corner. That was just me being incompetent there. You might as well wait until the new Switch comes out, to be honest, Char. Yeah, this thing feels super good to drive. Like, it's incredibly stable. You know, it might not be very quick, but it's incredibly easy to drive. So like, if I was to try and recommend like a vehicle to a new player, to like get them used to like the mechanics of the game and such, I'd probably tell them to use this. This feels very good, to be fair. If I wasn't... I mean, at least you let me back through. Most people wouldn't let me back through there, they would just continue driving on like nothing happened. It's 20 times more expensive? Is it actually? I'd kind of presume it'd be like the PS4, PS5. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe it would be a good idea to stick to it then. But yeah, this isn't the quickest thing I've ever made, but like, it feels very good to drive. Maybe if I was to make it like a pure grip build, it would be a lot better. Because like maybe we've got a bit too much power compared to cornering ability, and that's what's holding us back here. Because I tend to prefer like grip builds and stuff like that. So maybe that's my main downfall here, not being able to turn in to corners as quick as I like. I mean, we'll see here. Like, I'm starting in the top half of the lobby, so I've got a good chance of a decent result here. We've just got to make sure that we don't be an absolute clown. I mean, it feels super planted in, like, these... like, high speed and low speed corners. It's just mostly the medium speed. Hello again, Forza fan. Oh my god, there's so many people here, just trying to fight for the exact same space of track. Hey, there are some very good drivers in this lobby. Mate, this guy is lagging like a motherfucker. He's literally just driving through people. Oh my god. Can someone come get E.T.? Flipping E.T. needs to phone home right now. He needs to get out of this lobby. Yeah, maybe if we make this thing more of a grip build. I don't think there will, to be honest, Forza fan. I think we'll be looking towards, like, maybe autumn, winter time. Or fall time, sorry, as you call it in America. Here in the UK, we call fall autumn. And that shit always threw me off when I was younger. Because I would be talking to people online, and they would be going, oh yeah, it's nearly fall time. And here's me like, what the bloody hell is fall? What the hell is fall? Yeah. I honestly don't think I knew what the hell people were talking about when they said fall until I was about 14 years old. So I would have been on the internet for roughly 5 years hearing people like on YouTube videos and stuff like that saying fall, and here's me just like, what the what is that? What is this strange word that I've never heard of before? Okay, so let's put the default engine back in real quick. And then we're just going to make this thing like a pure grip. How much of a difference does this make to our cornering ability and everything? Okay, overall it does basically nothing to the car. Like, if I take it off, it does nothing, and if I add it, it does nothing as well, so I'm not really losing anything there. We don't really gain too much by removing weight. Add back on the ride height. How much does this change here? So we get a bit better acceleration, top speed the same, braking ability. The braking ability gets worse somehow. Okay, for whatever reason, this makes the braking ability and everything worse. And I don't know how, but yeah. That's a thing apparently. I guess we just go for engine power. I was actually thinking that, to be fair. I was thinking that to Forza fan that it looks pretty nice. They've actually done a really good job at making it suit the car really well. Same with the rear wing, like that actually matches up with like the body parts of the car. Holy shit, that Pagani looks beautiful. Okay, so we have lost roughly 30 miles an hour of top speed ability, but I think we're going to more than make up for that in the corners. Okay, let's soften up the suspension. Increase the rear ride height to give it a bit more oversteer. Change the alignment. Give it a tiny bit of toe. Front caster. We're gonna have a lot of oversteer now, so we can turn this down. And I think we turn up the front anti-roll bar as well a bit to try and make up for the lack of stability we got there. Okay, it feels super sensitive to slight steering, which is a good sign. Okay, we're not really sliding about or anything at high speeds. So, let's have a look how this actually handles in a race. I think we're going to want to quickly change the gears though, to make it better acceleration. Without the lower gears ratio, we're going to be struggling quite a bit in 6th gear. No, we're joining the lobby right as the new session starts. Okay. But yeah, again though, guys, if you do want to submit a tune, all you need to do is join the Discord. You can do so by typing !Discord. And then go into the channel that is labelled tune submissions. Then you are able to just follow the format that is laid out. Then after that, I will, obviously work on your tune. Then post it up so that you guys can obviously access it, and then give you all the share code. You can also, if you wish, ask for specific instructions on the car. You know, you can ask it to be an off-roader. You can ask it to be, an all-rounder, power build, grip build, oversteery, very stable, and so on. Okay, to first fan. I'll see you in a bit when you get back. Hey, this lobby is taking a while to load in here. Oh, there we go. But yeah, you still there though? Random topic. I just want to be sure that you've been able to... want to make sure you've been able to get that all sorted out. Says that Crocs aren't good in the... Yeah, John, no bloody shit that Crocs aren't good. You're alright. Yeah, and bloody hurt yourself, have you? Well done. Really go check yourself over, make sure you're alright. That's good at least, sure. At least you haven't hurt your bloody head or anything. on a bit, unfortunately. Oh, my phone is turned off for some reason. That's right, you've already promised Tink that you'll get a chicken nuggets. Tink heard the word McDonald's and she knows what that means. So she's waiting for her chicken nuggets now. Okay, we are lacking top speed a bit, but cornering ability is good. Very good. So yeah, maybe we want to take off a tiny bit of grip and add on a bit more horsepower, and then that should help balance out the car a bit. Because I feel like we've got maybe just a tiny bit too much grip, and we need to try and get a bit more horsepower on it to balance out the car a bit. Because we're super good in the corners, but we're kind of lacking on the straights. Yeah, Charlie, you've already promised Tink. You did. You promised Tink that you should be getting chicken nuggets. Oh, someone's driving the bone shaker. See, as much as I like how balanced most of this game is, there is still a few vehicles which are overpowered in each class. Like, nearly every single car is, like, completely balanced in this game. And then you just get to certain vehicles, like the Bone Shaker, where they are just completely broken overall. Like, this guy is about to just completely take off. Why did they just brake for that corner there? Okay, it turns out that guy hasn't got a very good tune on his Bone Shaker, so he's struggling. If he had a good tune on, he would be way better in the corners and way better on the straights. So I am happy though that the lobbies are like very balanced now. You know, before I was kind of getting lobbies where I would absolutely dominate them and there would be no challenge really. But now I'm finding that the lobbies are a lot more balanced. And I'm actually you know, being beaten and getting some good racing. Which I'm certainly happy about. No, Charlie, you don't get another wrap. You just wait until you come back home. Yeah, you wait till you come back home, and then we can all have food together instead of you eating, and then all of us are kind of looking at you like, yeah, we're starving. Hello, Hayden. I don't really just give out mods to anyone. You know, moderators are people who represent me in the chat, so I can't just give out the moderator role to anyone. You know, moderators are usually the first person that a new viewer will interact with, so it's not exactly a good idea to just give out moderator to anyone that asks for it. Like, whenever I choose my mods, I always go for people that I know I can trust to not be horrible people. And also, more importantly, they have to be people that have been watching for, you know, a good amount of time. Because Teemo's been around since like 2018, 2019, so that's why Teemo's mod. Yeah, and that's why you're mod, Charles. You know, unfortunately. You're saying that like you don't sit there choosing to moderate different people's Discord servers and such. Is my microphone? Mic's still good, yes. Yes! Yeah, and what of it, Charles? What do you mean? Why are we not allowed to say yes? I am allowed, under the right of freedom of speech, to say the word yes. Sound like James Charles? Okay. I mean, maybe I don't want to sound like him, but yeah. Okay, Charles. I mean, you are allowed to say that, it's just not very polite. You know, it's not a polite way of saying it. Okay, chill. Right, so let's take off those tyres and then find a bit more horsepower to add on. I need an extra 20 horsepower? Hmm. Can we maybe find a tiny bit more elsewhere? Or is it not really an option? No, I think that's the maximum horsepower we're going to find. Oh, there we go. That's actually a tiny bit more. Here's our top speed looking then. An extra 5 miles an hour? Okay. Yeah, I'll certainly take an extra 5 miles an hour. Right, let's give it a bit more oversteer while increasing stability. Because hopefully now we can have a tiny bit better top speed, like better turning ability, whilst maintaining the same stability. Which, from the looks of it, the acceleration is way better now. Let's have a look. Have we got any submissions yet? No. Well, again though, guys, if you do want to submit a tune for me to work on, all you need to do is do !Discord and join the Discord server. Then go into the section of the server that is labelled tune submission. Then I'll get to work on those. We will also be sorting out a section of the server where you guys can take what tunes I use, you know, if you like the look of them. And also whenever I do my challenges every now and then, you can take the vehicle that I use for the challenge and then try and beat my score. Like, we've got the Ford Supervan, which I turned into a drift vehicle and got 1,000,000 score down the mountain. Which obviously you guys can take that tune, try and beat my score. Yeah, we definitely got better acceleration now. The only issue I can see us having is with the tinier front tyres now, we will have we will like peak the front tyres a lot easier. You know, because they have less grip available to them. But other than that, we should be pretty good. Like, we've been able to gain back the cornering ability for the setup. So I don't see it being too much of an issue. Although it is concerning me a little bit that the game is taking ages to get into the next lobby. Doesn't usually take this long, which is a bit concerning. Hopefully we're not in a glitch lobby or anything. Because sometimes you can be in a glitch lobby where, for whatever reason, you don't actually get put into the race. Ah, there we go. Right, so mic's still good because I just had to have a drink. Yeah, just a reminder, guys, if you are new around here, do consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so already, do be sure to like the stream, as it does help out a lot. The more likes I'll see on this stream, the more I'll do this type of things in the future. You know, since I do these streams for you guys as entertainment. So if it's something that you guys enjoy, then obviously it'll be something that I do a lot more. Yeah, this lobby's taking a while to do anything really, so not too sure what's going on. I'm guessing there might be a person with either a bad computer or a not so great Xbox. Because this game is available to the Xbox One, I'm fairly certain still. So that impacts the loading times at times. It does. Right, this will be a good test to see how these new upgrades have affected. Okay, we are looking at better acceleration and slightly better top speeds now, so that's a good sign. Cornering ability feels good so far at high speed. Oh yeah, that is amazing. That is beautiful cornering speed. Yeah, this is handling super well. I think the only thing really has been affected is the low speed. You know, because there's less mechanical grip now, we are going to have worse low-speed grip. But other than that, it seems to be very good. And the exact same. What I'm kind of hoping for is like this thing is going to be like fairly equal in some of the balance tracks, because we don't have super good top speed, so we're not going to be very good at most of the power tracks, which require a decent top speed. But hopefully we gain all that back in the rest of the tracks. Which is a bit awkward because we've just instantly been put into a dead lobby where the lobby ends instantly. Which is a tad bit annoying. I always find it annoying whenever this happens, because like it's always one or two things where it's either the lobby is about to end, or you get put into a lobby where you just get instant skipped for some reason. Right, I'm going to start on a different vehicle now, because I am getting a tad bit bored with this Audi. Not really seeing any submissions either, so like, you know, you guys are slacking a bit. You know, you can post a submission, I don't really mind what vehicle it is or whatever. I ain't gonna judge, I'm just gonna improve on your builds. You know, I just thought, let's do the... Yeah, let's do the super stock. The Dodge super stock, put it up to A class. Because I know this is a very fun vehicle to drive. Okay, we instantly get put up to A class. Okay, so if we put on vintage race tyres, we actually get given a decent amount of performance. Let's put on some heavy tyres. That's if we haven't already got the heaviest. I think we might. Yeah, we do. Damn. Heavy boy tyres. Jeez. Okay. Make the car a bit wider to hopefully make it more stable at higher speeds. I guess all-wheel drive would be a good option. Don't particularly want to have a wing on this. I mean, apparently the wing actually helps out a lot with everything, so like, maybe it'll be fine. We'll certainly see. So far, I'm liking the way this thing is going. Definite roll cage. I guess weight reduction would be a good option also, because we want to maximize the cornering potential. So now we just want to take off as much weight as possible whilst... You know, I guess maybe we make the tyres lighter also. Like, maybe we just get on the lightest tyres available. Okay, we need to find a bit of rating here. I guess flywheel? The only concern I do have is that we might be lacking in the corners a bit. But at most of the power tracks, we should be doing very well. Like, we've got super good acceleration. I think the only main concern I've got here is whenever we're going to be on throttle, we are going to have a lot more power than maybe the tyres would like. So we may potentially have a few issues there. But we'll certainly see. Right, let's have a look then. What type of cornering speeds are we looking at? Okay, we are sliding quite a bit on throttle, so like differentials going down. 80% should do. Right, let's have a look. What's the cornering ability looking like here? We actually get out the corners really well. Like, we're not super quick in the corners, but we get out the corners super quickly. Which I actually think that will balance out the car quite a lot. So in theory, we should be losing out in the mid-corner, but gaining heavily on exit. Which, if that is the case, I am not at all complaining, because this would be a very fun car to drive if it's like that. You know, just constantly dominating everyone out of the corners. I mean, we certainly have decent cornering ability. Yeah, I think it's mostly the high speeds, which we're going to be fine at, and then the medium to low speeds, we're going to struggle a bit. But then as soon as we exit the corners, we're actually super good. And we don't need to worry, really. Especially at low speed. Like, the main issue people have with these A-class vehicles is that they don't accelerate at the corners very well. But this is the complete opposite. Like, it accelerates at the corners super good. I think the main concern I'm going to have here is, like, trying to keep this thing active in the corners. Because we are going to be quite slow in the corners compared to other people. Right, this is a good balance here. Like, we've got, obviously, the top half of the track where it's a lot of grip section, and then we've got the bottom half here where it's all power. So this will be a good track, really, to test. Okay, we literally beat everyone off launch. So that's a good sign. We are still pulling away in acceleration. We are actually pulling away. Which is a bit concerning as to the quality of this lobby if we are pulling away. Let's see, what lap time are we saying? One minute 4 off the start? Okay. I'd say a 1 minute lap time would be good here for this thing. Like a 1 minute 1. In grip builds, you should be setting a 58-second here. In balanced, you should be setting about 1 minute, and then power should be like a 1 minute 1. So if we can get around there, this thing is actually pretty good. One minute 1.5. With a bit more practice, I can get that up to a 1 minute. So I'd say we've actually got a very good car here. We just need to work on the setup to try and get more cornering speed out of it. The main thing will be to get more oversteer on the car without upsetting the balance out of corners. Because the entry speed is good, exit speed is good, but the mid corner is pretty terrible. Yeah, thank you to everyone though that has liked and subscribed today. Very much appreciated. Why am I adjusting the setup? I didn't mean to go on this screen. Okay, so we need to try and get more cornering ability, which is going to be pretty difficult, considering that we've almost got everything like to their limits, pretty much. I mean, maybe that will help out a bit, but I don't think that will be an overall net gain. I think with how much I've just added on, we'll be losing at mid-corner, but gaining on entry and exit again. I mean, it feels pretty decent. Like, we've got a lot of control over the vehicle. It's not sliding everywhere. This will be the main one. We set 100 miles an hour last time. Okay, maybe we slow down too much there. I'm gonna do another run just to be sure. Like maybe we just got... Okay. Maybe we just got a better run up last time. I mean, I'll see in the race, but like, at least from that, it tells us that we've made it a bit slower. Which could actually be because of the brakes, to be fair. Hold up. If we increase the front suspension back to where it was, then that should fix it. Because it'll improve the stability, like the aero stability of the car. Okay, we haven't been put in the lobby. I always hate it whenever that happens. Like, the game finds you a session, and then it doesn't actually put you in it. I mean, the fact that we're still accelerating in 7th gear, like a good amount, kind of speaks to the power of this car. Right, so hopefully we should see that we have got better cornering ability now. And okay, Jar. Beep beep, I guess, yeah. Okay, so the engine does start struggling about 170. Yeah, I'll have time to do that after stream, Char. Okay, Char. You know, one thing I always find annoying about YouTube, like streaming on YouTube, is like, instead of counting a person who is on the stream as a viewer, it only counts you as a viewer when you actually clicked on. So like, if you've got me in the background, you're obviously still counting towards my watch time hours, but you don't count as a concurrent viewer. Which is why my viewership numbers keeps jumping between like 5 and 1 for whatever reason. Like, just give me a consistent number, like, come on. You don't sit there messing me about YouTube. All I need to know is how many people are listening. That's it. I suppose you can, Charles. Yes, hello again for the third time, the Posey fan. You haven't really missed anything too important. I've started work on this dodge, because I actually haven't had any submissions yet, which is a bit weird. I was kind of expecting a few people to do so. Miss. Charles, they did not miss me doing that. I have done no such thing. Right, so we should have better cornering ability now. Okay, that is a really good launch. So we've still kept the acceleration and everything. Just so you know, Posey fan, it can't be like a tune from the browser because, you know, I can't edit them. I can drive them, but I can't change them. So if you have a look at the Discord, you'll see the format that is there. Like stating what upgrades you've got, what changes you've made to the tuning. Yeah, that guy just put himself in the barrier. I think maybe we've got the rear ride height a bit too high now, and that's why we are struggling a tiny bit. I think we've got the car a bit too high now. So we're going to need to lower that a bit to try and make back what we can. I don't want to do it a lot, just enough to kind of gain back a bit of stability. Because we got too much weight towards the front now. So the rear tyres are kind of a bit stale. Yeah, they're kind of a bit lazy and they're not doing much. But yeah, we can watch that though tonight, Char. You know, get ourselves some food tonight and then put that on while we're eating. Yeah, of course the guy with the best car in the lobby is in first. Hello, Gator Gamer. If you'd like to submit a tune, it does kind of have to be your own, because, you know, if you want me to work on it, I do have to be able to not have it be a browser tune. But if it's just a tune that you'd like me to try and give recommendations on how to drive it, then yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so if you do exclamation mark Discord, you'll be able to join the Discord server. Then go into the browse section. Well, not the browse section. Go into the so I can't speak right now. Tune suggestions. There we go. And then you can tell me what upgrades you've made, like what car it is, what manufacturer, what upgrades you made, and what tuning changes from default you made, and then don't have Discord. Alright, cool. You just don't like the app or something? Also, do you get put into AI mode now when you pause? Because this guy behind me has been in the menus for quite a while. Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, if you'd like to, you know, put the share code in the chat, then, you know, I'll take a look at it, say what I like and don't like about it, and then, you know, you can make whatever changes you want. But I won't really be able to do anything myself to it, because the setup will be locked. Just make sure you tell me what vehicle it is. Like, what vehicle, what manufacturer, and then share code. Hey, that Nissan is flipping quick. Jesus. That thing is absolutely rapid. Yeah, just a reminder though, guys, if you are new around here, do consider subscribing to the channel. And liking the stream as well, as it does help out a lot. Okay. You're all good, Gator. Take your time, bro. We're not exactly in much of a rush at the moment. Yeah, I think we're actually going to need to keep the rear of the car pretty flat compared to the front. Because I don't think we get enough weight on the rear tyres to really corner properly. The Shelby GT500, okay. And then share code is 395684. Oh, the 2013 GT500, okay. I mean, I'm pretty certain I can just buy that off the auction house for like a decent price. I mean, for whatever reason, I'm not seeing it as an option. I'm guessing the Cobra might. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it as an option, bro. It's a. Why is a Ford called a Shelby? Okay. Oh, this one? Mate, that is super awkward that a Ford is labelled as a Shelby. That is super awkward. I've got the right share code, right? Oh. 599. There we go. That would help. 395684. I mean, so that 599 was like on a separate line for me, so I couldn't really see where it was. Well, I couldn't really see it. Ah, you're all good. You're all good. Don't worry, bro. How many gears are we looking at? Okay, you got 4 gears. That's already a good start. I mean, it stays sideways super well. Yeah, super stable it is. Yeah, from the feels of it, it feels extremely good. Like, it holds the drift super well, and the front of the car, like, turns wherever you want it to go. That was just me being terrible then, that wasn't even the car. Okay, stay in 4th gear. Okay, this is just me right now. Yeah, it holds the drift super well, it does. And the front of the car, like, turns as you want it to, so, like, that's very good. I wouldn't really say it's got too much power compared to grip. You know, it's just about right. Yeah, honestly though, this is probably like the most perfect tune I've had, like, used for drift. The only thing I can really say is that maybe if you was to, if they're not already, turn up the wings a bit to try and help you be able to slow down the car into the corners. And then with the wings being a bit higher also, you'll be able to go slightly quicker through the corners while drifting. That is the only thing I can really say. Other than that, it is extremely good. Yeah, it's got everything that you really want out of a drift car. It's very stable. It's able to turn exactly as you want it to. You know, I'm going to give it a bit of credit first. I'm going to get this thing to over 1 million before I give up on it. But yeah, the only thing that I can really complain about is fourth gear isn't really usable for drifting. Like, your fourth gear is a bit too long, so it doesn't really get the power needed to, like, drift the car. But other than that, it's not really an issue because you can use, like, second and third perfectly fine. Yeah, that's understandable. You know, if you prefer it like that, that's perfectly fine. Tiny things like that is just down to personal preference. So it's not really an issue if that's how you like it. But yeah, I'm actually going to keep this tune, I can't lie. This car is very good, and you know, if I ever want to come back to if I ever want to come back to a drift zone, just have a bit of fun, I'll probably just use this car, to be honest. So thank you very much for your submission there. Yeah, most of the mistakes I'm making though is simply just me getting used to the car, not really the car having any issues, to be fair. When it comes to drifting, really, most of it is like personal preference over anything else. As long as you find that it's good, that's all that really matters, to be fair. But this is definitely like a very solid tune that, you know, is extremely stable, very good at holding the drift and going wherever you want it to. No. But yeah, definitely a good job though. Do you have any good ways of getting money? Um, the best ways really to make money is just from wheel spins, to be fair. Because like every time you open a wheel spin, you have a chance of getting, like a random car like this, where you can sometimes sell them for up to like 5 million, or you can just get given like straight up cash. Speaking of one thing, actually, I just remembered. Yeah, there is that also. If you use one of your backstage passes on like a rare festival playlist car, then you can sell it for like a very good large amount of money. Speaking of which, I only need a tiny bit of points. And there isn't. I've got them in apples, right? Ah. If you don't already own them, then the only way you can really get them is through the backstage pass. All you really need to do is like pretty much get 40 points in every week, and you get given a free backstage pass, and then you can just use that to get yourself whatever you want, really. You can get yourself anything from here. Do a bit of research, see what sells for the most amount of money, and then obviously sell it. But yeah, there's two ways to get a backstage pass every week, and that's to get 1,000. What's it called? To get 1,000 Forza Fun points, or to just simply get yourself the what's it called? The one from the festival playlist every week. Oh, I've been given a gift apparently. Yeah, I was about to say, typically most cars, you see a lot of them up there for 20 million, but most people don't buy them for that. They buy them for like 15 million. So a vehicle like that, it's best to put the buy now price at 20 million, put the bidding price as like 1 million, and then letting it go up naturally. Yeah, especially if it's a backstage car, yeah. Right, let's see what crap I've been given.
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
Let's have a look. A 2002 Chevrolet. Don't send a thank you message. Yeah, I would. I would say that's a very good drift tune. Very good drift tune. Yeah, most people will actually use that if, they get their hands on it. Can you show me how to get points? So one way you can get points is... where is it now? Oh, this one here. The treasure hunt. You can get 300 points from this. 600 if you've got VIP. And if you just want to naturally get points, there is sometimes a Forza Fun event that appears on the map here. Which, pretty random when they spawn in, but, all you need to do is complete what it says when they appear, and then you'll obviously get like 60 points from that. So it's a tad bit annoying to get them, but it is worth it. Yeah, because you get given like free cars and stuff like that for free wheel spins. Yeah, so if you have VIP, there is a house you can claim. Which one is it now? This one here. You can claim this house for free, and you get given double Forza Fun points. So you get given 600 for that. It is this one here, the treasure hunt. In order to do it, you basically just need to get the original Shelby GT500 that I used earlier, which is this one here. And then you just take that for a drift down the mountain here. You just take this drift zone here, take it all the way down, and then you get given a clue. And then it will literally be in the middle of the town here. Like in the middle of the stadium. It'll be like right here. And you can just collect it, you get 600 points. Yeah, so you get that treasure hunt once a week. So you get given 600 every week from that. Where's the house? It is this one here. La Casa Sol Arrega, or however the hell you say it. It's like right next to the airfield here. In the middle of the map. And then you'll be able to claim that for free with VIP. There is another house, which you can claim for free if you got VIP. It's, which one is it now? It's not that one. It's what... I think it's this one here you can claim for free also if you got VIP. And you get given a bunch of mega wheel spins. You know why? Have you completed the whole Horizon Adventure? Like, have you got all these ticked off yet? Because they appear on your map as you tick everything off your list. Yeah, you also get 2 Super Wheel Spins every week. Since you got VIP also. Yeah, Gator, if you... Like, once you start completing off all of these, if you haven't already, then they'll appear on your map. They don't appear as available until you've completed, like, pretty much all of them. You did them all? I'm not sure then. I'm just being sure there isn't accolade, but I don't think there is. Have you completed the stories yet? Because maybe you need to complete some of the stories first. I'm just trying to think, like, maybe why you don't have them unlocked. And that's the only thing I can really think of. I'm just quickly going over and making sure to... Make sure there isn't any specific thing you need to do. No, I don't think so. Is there a way... I mean, you can just buy some, like, pretty funny looking stuff. Like, here's my character right now. You can pretty much get all these, like, from the list here just by buying them. But there are some where, like, they're locked here. And the only way to really get these is either from a wheel spin or from the festival playlist when they pop up. But yeah, you're definitely sure though, Gator, that you got VIP? Like, you've got that little crown next to your name that I've got? Yeah, Full Spawn Shop also. Because it's a bit weird that you don't have them. Huh, okay. I don't really know then. If you just pause and then look in the top left here, you can see, like, right next to my name, I've got, like, a little crown icon. And that means that you've got VIP. Hello, Sponge. What's up? Oh, you can behave yourself. Right, I'll feed you in about 30 minutes, mate, when the stream ends, okay? My bloody cat's trying to get my attention because he's hungry. Yeah, I've currently got Smudge in the room with me, I have, because Tinky's in season. So we don't want any kittens at the moment. We are going to get him done though, in about a week's time, when Char gets paid. Which he's gonna love that one. Oh yeah, she is. See, Tink we can deal with because all she really does is sit there meowing. She doesn't really do anything else. Whereas Smudge, being as he is a male cat, he likes to mark down his scent around the place. Which smells absolutely horrendous. Which is why we prefer to get him done. Right, so we have got about 30 minutes left to stream, guys, so I'm going to kill a little bit of time. I'm just going to quickly turn this thing up to like... Are we going to do top of B class or top of A class? I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking top of A class might be more beneficial for like the overall upgrades. Not really going to be able to do much power here, which is potentially going to be a bit of a downside. Although, we are able to do a lot of power upgrades here. 530 horsepower, that is a lot more than I thought we would have. $530 horsepower and we've only got that much. Nah, we're doing an engine swap. There's no way I've got that much horsepower with that little top speed. There we go, this engine should be a bit better with all the torque it's got. If you do !Discord, Gator, then you can join our Discord server and, you know, obviously communicate with everyone else. More pictures of Smudge and Tink on the Discord. Okay, it's Percy. I've apparently lost top speed here, but like... with the amount of torque... yeah, with the amount of torque, it's gonna be perfectly fine still. Maybe we do want to go back to the original engine. Thank you, Tavosi fan. I mean, it is actually lighter than the original engine. So like, maybe it's a bit more beneficial to use. Right, so we have lost about 400 pounds of weight, but it's more. Yeah, we haven't really gained any top speed there. I think the original engine might actually be the best one, really. Like in terms of gaining top speed. $553. Is it maybe the turbocharger that I had last time? Like the supercharger, sorry. Not the turbocharger. Was it maybe that like increased the rating so much? And then we just go back and quickly increase the size of the tyres. Oh, actually, if we put on heavier tyres... Oh, wait. Okay, we might be able to get a bit more power on here. Have I literally got everything possible now? Or... Okay. One... Okay. I mean, I'll certainly take an extra bit of top speed, but it's a tad bit annoying that we lose out so much. Okay, let's just get a bunch of oversteer on there. But yeah, okay, so you'll just be able to talk to everyone else in the Discord. Just obviously follow the rules. Which, you know, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will follow the rules and be respectful. I just like to say that because, you know, at least then it's down in the stream that you was aware of it. So that it's not really an excuse that people can use later. What do you mean it's not letting you join? I mean, I can put a new link in the chat. I mean, I can make a new one right now and invite you. I mean, there is a brand new link. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so it'll bring up Discord, it will, and then you'll be put onto a screen where it says, like, click to join. It'll say, like, oh, so-and-so has invited you to the Discord server, click to join. And then you'll just be in the Discord server. Doesn't work? Not too sure why. I mean, it should work. Like, it should just pull up a... Hang on, let me just quickly try. Yeah, so it'll pull up Discord. And then... Yeah. You have been invited to join the community server. Accept invite. Yeah, it should work fine. Right, let's quickly see how this Corvette performs. Are you able to join, like, other Discord servers? So, like, just be sure it's not just that your account has got something missing. Oh, there we go, you joined. It just popped up saying that you joined the server. Oh, okay, Joel. I'm ending stream in about 20 minutes anyway, so you'll be fine. If it comes to it, the neighbours can... the neighbours can, what's it called, pick it up and I'll just grab it in a minute off them. No, that's good, Joel. As I said, Joe, I'm ending stream in about 20 minutes anyway, so unless it gets here within the next 20 minutes, then yeah. Oh my, this thing is terrible uphill. We can just talk in the Discord, Gator. I am relatively active in my Discord now. I didn't used to be, but yeah. Yeah, you can just talk to me in the Discord, you can, bro, and answer any questions that you have. But yeah, if you are new around here though, guys, do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It does help out a lot, and we are slowly approaching up to 700 VM. I can only thank you guys again for like the continued growth of the channel, because you know, getting a good average growth is not easy to do on YouTube. Oh, bloody hell, Charlie. Yeah, I don't really do stuff like that. Sorry, Gator. It's some people can get pretty weird, so I don't particularly want to do stuff like that. You're all good, Gator. Just you know, for your safety, try to obviously avoid talking about, you know, your age and stuff like that. You know, because there is some absolute weirdos around the place that aren't very good people. Oh no. Mate, why am I just constantly getting crashed into by this guy? Mate, this guy is such an ass. But yeah, like I said though, Gator, just try and avoid, like, you know, age talk and stuff like that. Because for any people that are in the chat that are like below like 16, 18 years old, it is not a good idea to really be talking about your age, because, you know, some people that would like to take advantage of, you know, young people and try and influence them aren't very good people to try and encourage with that type of talk. And also it's just for, like, you know, your general safety also. You know, that's one thing actually I'm just now thinking about. I do really appreciate now how schools have kind of learned that they shouldn't. Well, schools have kind of learned that they should teach young people, like, you know, these types of things. Go back about, like, what, 10 years, and the only thing that was really spoke about to do with online is just like, oh, don't talk to strangers, but children never had it actually explained to them, you know, why they shouldn't be speaking to strangers. Or if they do want to speak to strangers on the internet, what type of things they should avoid saying and stuff like that. Like, it's very good that those types of things are taught now. Certainly made a lot more young people, like, safer on the internet and stuff like that. Yeah, they are. Okay, Charles. Well, I'll keep an earphone off then. Well, guys, if you don't hear from me tomorrow, it's because I accidentally missed a fan and Charles killed me. I've already been kidnapped once this month. Now I'm gonna get murdered. Not good. Mate, that guy just stopped completely dead mid-corner. Okay, Charles. Yeah, that's one thing I do find funny. It's not exactly a secret what my favourite animal is. You know, my profile picture on Discord is literally a capybara. I've got a giant capybara sat right behind me. Yeah, I have got a 4-foot capybara plushie behind me. Which is roughly about 100 centimetres for anyone who doesn't do feet. Man, this guy is on some drugs. Like, he's absolutely hammered out of his brain. There is no way he's an actual functioning member of society to be doing stuff like that. Like, my guys are sat there turning into me at every opportunity to try and stop me from overtaking. Which is pretty sad. Yeah, it's very cleanly made, you know. You don't need to be messing about like that. But yeah, guys, I am actually going to end stream here because there's not really enough time to do much in about 7 minutes. Thank you to everyone that has, you know, subscribed that is new around here. Thank you, everyone that has also liked the stream today. Today, I'd say it has kind of been like a warm-up period for this type of content, so I'm going to give this a few more streams before I kind of give my final conclusion on whether or not I'm going to be doing this type of stuff going forwards. I mean, it certainly made stream more entertaining, and I feel like more people have kind of tuned in to see the type of things that people send in. So it's definitely good for that type of stuff. But yeah, we will be live again though tomorrow, guys. It's good to get up my schedule. Yeah, so we'll be live tomorrow at 4 PM UK time. That's 4 PM until 8 PM, which is pretty much the exact same time it is now. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching today. Very much appreciated, and yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!